Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading. Hope all is well and thank you for tuning in. It's Friday the 10th of July 2026. I'm going to do a reading for you and the person you are connected to in love. Your energy, their energy, and the energy between you, the energy of the connection. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. So let's get your energy first, Taurus. What is your energy in this love connection, Taurus? Strength in the upright, the Tower in the upright, the Four of Cups in the upright, and the Ten of Wands in the upright. So, you're in your power, you're determined, you're focused. After a Tower moment, a breakdown, a revelation, a transformation, an ending, you're somewhat disappointed, thinking about it or feeling about it or dwelling on it in some way, and you're burdened by it. You've got a lot of responsibilities, you're carrying a lot of burdens, weight, responsibilities. But you're very determined here to make a change or transformation in some way. What is the energy of the person that you are connected to in love, Taurus? The World in reverse. The Six of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this person or your person is feeling that there's something unfinished or something was unsuccessful. Something wasn't achieved here, or they're feeling a lack of success, recognition, appreciation. They could be feeling doubtful. They feel that they have given too much, or they have overgiven, or the balance, the equal give and take is not right here. It's not balanced. They possibly feel that you are being dramatic in some way. Or they're feeling just very doubtful, very, they either feel that you're selfish or attention seeking, or that this connection at the moment is just not been successful. But there's possibly something here about unfinished business. So we'll have a look at the energy between you both, the energy of the connection between Taurus and the person they are connected to in love. The Lovers in reverse, Strength in the upright, Page of Cups in the reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. So there's definitely a separation between you both, or a disharmony, or there's a decision that's been made to end something. There's possibly quite a bit of chemistry between you, or a strong connection. And there's a determination. There's a very fiery, powerful energy here. Possibly coming from you, Taurus. Someone here wasn't sure about their emotions, or wasn't being honest about their emotions. And there was some sort of investment made, or seeds that were planted that were taking a long time to come to any abundance or come to any sort of fruition. Now, you possibly feel, Taurus, that this person wasn't being fair to you, or wasn't giving to the connection as much as you were, and you were sort of waiting for that to balance out, but I don't think it did. And someone here was giving you mixed signals, or there was mixed signals along the way here. But let's not assume. Let's have a look and clarify. So, your energy, Taurus, we have strength. Why is it here? The moon in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. You got bored of waiting for some sort of stability or commitment, or perhaps this is to do with money. You've seen the truth about something that was hidden, or this person you feel wasn't being truthful with you about something, or there was fear about moving on, but you had been waiting a long time for something and you were resistant to moving on. But I'm possibly getting more that you have seen the truth of a matter and why it was taking so long, and you feel that this person has been secretive, and you found out a secret that they were keeping from you. Why is the Tower here? The Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah. The Ace of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands in the upright. So there was something here that you were confused about, or something you didn't know, or something you wanted the truth about, that has caused a Tower moment, a massive change, transformation, or something ending, crumbling. Possibly about a very fiery energy, or an attraction, or a chemistry. Why is the Four of Cups here? Strength in the reverse. Oh my goodness. And the Three of Swords in the upright. So you're feeling pretty disappointed about this. You're trying to remain focused, but you're struggling somewhat, and there is some sort of pain, disappointment, upset attached to this. You are quite attracted to this person, or there is a lot of attraction and chemistry there. However, you are not seeing the stability with this person, or you're not seeing change in this person. And it seems, it's almost like you struggle to resist this person. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You found out a truth. You were feeling like you were being rejected, or not chosen, or left out. And there was something that you found out that caused you a lot of burden, a lot of pain, a lot of upset. There was hope for healing, or there is hope for healing still, after some sort of truth has come out that's caused a lot of burden and a Tower moment. You're kind of, it's like you're kind of moving forward, or you're remaining strong and determined, and you're focused more so than you was, but you're still kind of, I'm getting this holding out hope energy. It's like you're being, I'm getting the energy of being lured back in. So let's get your person's energy, Taurus. Why is the World here in reverse? Five of Cups in the upright and the Knight of Swords in the upright. Yeah, your person is feeling a loss. Maybe you're both feeling the loss of this separation. They're feeling regretful, disappointed. They feel like there is possibly some unfinished business between you both. And they're perhaps quite determined to take action in some way. Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse? The Ten of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands in the upright. I'm getting that they miss your attention, Taurus. I'm also getting that they feel that you lack accountability, or you feel that they lack accountability. Or there's something here about putting in effort. Your person doesn't want to put in effort, or you feel that they're not putting in effort. There's a lot of attraction here, but I'm getting that there's not a lot of stability or commitment here. Why is the Queen of Wands here in reverse? The Hermit in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. I'm getting someone who is possibly keeping their distance. And I'm getting that your person is kind of distancing themselves from you, yet they still feel some attraction towards you. But I don't know if they're willing to put in the effort to try and overcome some sort of a burden or some sort of issue between you both. Why is the Six of Pentacles here in reverse? Page of Pentacles in the upright and the Page of Wands in the upright. Your person is questioning the stability of this. They feel that you feel that they are not honest. You feel that they are possibly leaving you out in the cold, or you feel that they are breadcrumbing you or non-committal or leaving you out in the cold. Sorry, I've already said that, but you feel that basically they're just there for the passion. And they most definitely are there for the passion. They like your attention, but they're not they're showing me that they don't know if they can be bothered to put the effort in, basically. So Taurus, I'm getting here that your intuition might be right, because you're seeing them as non-committal and they're feeling pretty non-committal, is what I'm getting. Let's see the energy between you. Why is the Lovers here in reverse? Wheel of Fortune in the upright. King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so there was a massive change. There was a turning point. There was an ending. Because someone here was, well, impulsive or inconsistent or non-committal, or there was some sort of conflict between you, or you feel that you are very different people and not aligned. Why is Strength here? The Magician in the upright and the Two of Cups. Oh my word. So someone here is determined to bring something back around, are they? to make some possible sort of an offer of reconciliation, or indeed. Who's showing me the most determination here? Possibly your person, Taurus, because they're the one with the world in reverse. Unfinished business. Why is the Page of Cups here in reverse? Two of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. There's a decision here to be made and someone doesn't know how they feel about it, or they're unable to make a decision. They're at a crossroads. They're indecisive. Someone here doesn't know. Someone here struggles to go below the surface. It's like someone here is a bit scared of true deep feelings. Someone here could possibly be somewhat emotionally avoidant or emotionally manipulative. Bit of a charmer, bit of a player. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Six of Swords in reverse and the Page of Swords in the upright. Someone here is waiting to be chosen or waiting to be recognized. Someone is curious, wanting to know more, or spying, looking for information. Or someone is waiting for, yeah, I mean, or you could be in communication with this person online, messaging each other or talking, or you're waiting for some sort of communication or a decision to be made. Why is the Magician here? Ace of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse. Someone here is scared of showing their true feelings. Someone here is being deceptive with their feelings. Someone avoids their feelings. Someone's not confident enough to show their feelings, so they keep it at a passion level because it's easier. Why is the Page of Swords here? Two of Pentacles in the upright, Page of Cups in the upright. Someone here is quite immature, or like I say, they just don't go below surface level. And someone likes to keep their options open or weighing their pros and cons, but they struggle to stick. They struggle to make a decision and stick to it. They struggle to commit. Someone here is trying to decide who to take a chance on in love. Someone's got too many irons in the fire. Someone could be or about to, they could already be, or they could be about to be sending you some messages or offering you some love or emotion or romance, but I don't think they know what they want, to be honest, Taurus. I don't think they know what they want. Why is the Two of Cups here? The World in the upright and the Page of Wands in reverse. So it's like something has ended, but has it ended? There's been an ending because someone couldn't be consistent, but it's like I'm getting an ending that never ends because it keeps coming back around. Something that keeps going round in a circle because someone's never quite sure how they feel. Is there a karmic energy here? I think so. Let's have a bit more of a look at your person, Taurus. Why is the Knight of Wands here for the person that Taurus is connected to? Sorry, the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of... Okay, I said Knight of Wands. All right. We'll do both. But the Knight of Wands came out. And okay, let's go for the Knight of Wands first. Why is the Knight of Wands here for the person that Taurus is connected to in love? King of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, there is a third party energy here for sure. There's someone here that's very indulgent, overindulgent, stubborn, greedy. They like to keep their options open. Kind of like that non-committal runner-chaser dynamic. They like your attention, but they like the attention of others as well, is what I'm getting. Or perhaps this is what they feel about you, Taurus. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Three of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. Wanting to, perhaps this person is wanting to rush back in with some sort of communication after a conflict to heal something or to regenerate something, to return again. I'm like getting that energy of it ends and begins. It like keeps returning, but there's never any progression here. Why is the Hermit here in reverse? Four of Cups in the upright and Death in the upright. So keeping distance after an ending, or thinking possibly about a new beginning after an ending. There's someone here that's sort of they're bored or they're disappointed about the way something has happened, and they're but they're sort of mulling it over about, is it really done? Is it really done? Or can we try again? But do I really want to? Can I even commit to this? It's like someone's in a proper state of indecision. They're like forever at a crossroads, always at a crossroads. They can never, like, they're just non-committal is what I'm getting. This is someone that is completely non-committal. I'm just going to say it, Taurus. Page of Wands. Seven of Wands, strength in the upright. But they are very drawn to you. But they're also very stubborn. They won't back down. They're very stubborn, set in their ways. Oh, I'm going to leave this one here soon because this energy is starting to tire me out. Are they tiring you out, Taurus? Let's have a bit more of a look at your energy. Why is the Moon here in reverse for Taurus? Knight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're exhausted by this person. No wonder. I don't blame you. You don't trust them. Not one bit. Not one bit do you trust them. You feel that, yeah, they're a player, they're manipulative, they can be quite cruel in some ways, detached, they leave you feeling left out, you know, rejected, breadcrumbs. They've made you question your self-worth at times, Taurus. Why is the Ace of Swords here in reverse? Two of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, yeah. Lots of twos, crossroads, decisions. There's something here that's just always stuck at a crossroads and it never progresses forwards. Someone here is very resistant to change. Who's the Knight of Wands for you, Taurus? Two of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands in the upright, yeah. This is someone that, or you have struggled to kind of, this has knocked you off balance. You've overcommitted to this person in the past and kind of it overwhelms you and you lose focus and you kind of lose sight of yourself and your own sort of priorities with this person. You give too much to this person and this person doesn't give you the same back. But again, there's a lot of attraction here, but you know, there's no stability. Why is the Seven of Swords here in reverse? Queen of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in the upright. This person could be older than you, Taurus. And yeah, this person could be older than you, but they're not very stable, or you are taking direction and you are getting structure back in your life after dealing with all this, you know, this person, the way it made you feel, and you're now taking charge, putting your foot down is what I'm getting. Why is the Three of Swords here? Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress. Oh, okay. There you are. You're recovering, Taurus. I think this this whole dynamic has left you, you're at the point of change, the point of transformation. You're regaining your strength, you're healing, you've taken quite a knock with this. You possibly saw this person as your divine counterpart. But they turned out to be very far from the person you imagined them to be or wanted them to be. But I'm really getting that you are most definitely getting your power back, and you're most definitely nurturing yourself, healing yourself. I'm getting a very no-nonsense energy with you, Taurus. You are going to be your Empress, your Emperor. You are building your empire. This person made you question your self-worth and made you feel rejected, not chosen. I think you are getting back on your throne, your pedestal, and realizing that there was never anything wrong with you. It was well, I'm going to just say it. There weren't anything wrong with you. It was this person that seemed to have the issues, and many of them. But I think you're getting over that now, and you are sort of realizing the truth of the situation and who they are and how they made you feel. It wasn't a you problem, it was a them problem. And from what I'm seeing, I can say that quite confidently. You are looking for an empress or an emperor, Taurus. This person, you two weren't aligned at all. You wanted very different things. And this person looks very chaotic, very inconsistent, very non-committal, selfish, indulgent, keeping their options open, likes attention, likes a lot of chemistry, physical, casual, that kind of thing. And I think you are cut from an entirely different cloth, Taurus. And I think you realise that now. And I think it's in that realisation and this huge lesson that you've learned, that is where your power lies. And that is going to fuel your fire, as it were, for you to grow, progress in ways that you possibly could never have imagined that you would. So life lesson learned, and it's time to move on, move upwards. And I don't feel that after this you will ever have to go through anything like this again, because I think this is one life lesson that you'll never forget. So I'm going to leave that there for you, Taurus. I hope it helped you in some way, and thank you for tuning in, and lots of love until next time. Bye bye.